Well, we're joined by one of the greatest unsigned talents outside the UFC, Paddy Pimblett, who just cracked on another victory to his stellar record last weekend. And you came through a bit of adversity as well, Paddy, and you still got the win. But first things first, a lot of people are worried about the weigh-in. What can you tell us about that?
It's just the weight cut, know what I mean? I had about 13 pounds to do or something, and normally I'd do that, know what I mean? But this time it just stopped. It just literally stopped coming off me. But I was going more drawn in, I was going skinnier, I was sweating loads, but it just stopped coming off. It just literally stopped coming off me at 152, so there was nothing more I could do, to be honest. It was either me health or try and make weight, so I just picked me health over it.
Absolutely, and I fully understand that. But is this something that you have to think about now going forward as far as featherweight or lightweight, or do you think you'll be all right at featherweight from now on?
No, I'll be alright at featherweight. I only got the fight 4 weeks notice. I was on holiday 5 weeks before it, know what I mean? So, I sprained my ankle at the start of the camp, and then I was bedridden for 3 days, 3 weeks out. But I was, know what I mean? I was meant to fight him last year and I pulled out, so the way of pulling out on him again, it wasn't happening, know what I mean? It doesn't go down like that. I've never pulled out on anyone before, so I weren't pulling out on the same person twice. Weren't looking scared to no one.
And I mean, he caught you with a nice right hand there in the first round, but you were on the single leg before you even hit the ground. And then from then on, it was all you. How comfortable were you when that hit the ground? Because you looked completely dominant once it hit the ground.
Yeah, it was light work, weren't it? Know what I mean? It was always going to be easy. But he caught me nice with that right hand left hook. But I didn't go down. My feet were still planted on the floor. I just saw the single leg and just took it, know what I mean? And it was an easy takedown and a dominant round from there on. I should have finished the triangle, really, but all the blood made it dead slippy.
So, I mean, is this, we say it to you so often. We keep on thinking this is the one that does it. You basically think you've cleaned out the European scene now. I mean, you think this is the international test is what you want. You want to go to the big stage and do it now. Has there been any word to you whatsoever? We were sure this was going to be the one.
Yeah, there's no word as of yet, like, you know what I mean? Nothing, so but just see what happens for now, see if anyone gets in touch. I'm hoping over the next few weeks someone's going to get in touch, like, to be honest. But, you can just sit and hope, can't you, and think positive, because it doesn't matter, I've said before, it doesn't matter when I get signed. If it's this year, next year, or in 5 years, I'm going to be a legend in this sport. That's all that matters.
And are you worried at all that the weight kind of maybe switched it out a bit? Are you worried that the UFC will look at that and say, this guy, he didn't make featherweight last time, maybe we need to give him one more? Has there been anything like that said about that kind of thing that happening?
No, I thought about that myself, obviously, because I miss weight, and I know it probably puts a damper on it, but everyone knows that I can make 145, know what I mean? There was a few effects leading up to it, few incidents leading up to it, so why I missed weight. It wasn't like I just missed it, like, on purpose, or I didn't know what I mean. It wasn't like eating cakes the week of the fight. It just stopped coming off me, literally. Like, there was nothing more I could do. With the full camp, everyone knows that I'd make 145 quite easily.
Right, now, we all know we have a lad everyone's very excited about over here by the name of Dylan Tuke. You know him quite a bit. He's had a bit of back and forth on the internet. How did this start, this war of words? When did this kick off? Or do you even know how it started?
He's just a whopper, and he's just a proper divvy. You know what I mean? He said something daft on one of his pictures on Instagram. Someone said fight Paddy Pimblett, and he said something like, I'd finish him, when he knows he wouldn't. You know what I mean? He's not battle tested, he's fought no one. He's 2-0 pro. You know what I mean? Like I've said before in the past, I'm closer to fighting Conor McGregor than he's as close to fighting me. It's that simple. Adam Venzy's fighting him in Liverpool end of the month, and he's going to kick his ass for him. So no one's going to be talking about Dylan Tuke no more. No one's going to be asked about him.
It's funny, Paddy, because we had a conversation, I'd say it was 3 months ago, and the first thing you said was your mate Adam would be able to do him if they ever fought each other. Did you know about that back then, or were you just saying there's a featherweight in my gym?
Yeah, there's a featherweight in my gym. You know, would hand his ass to him. That would easily run through him. You know what I mean? I don't have to fight Dylan Tuke. Dylan Tuke is going to get his ass handed to him by Adam, like I said he would.
Tell us a bit about Adam, because obviously a lot of the Irish people who tune in, they won't know a lot about him. So I know he's very, very slick on the ground. Tell us a bit more about him if you can, Paddy.
Probably Dylan Tuke thinks he's going to come over and finish him. Listen, Adam doesn't get finished. You know what I mean? He doesn't get finished. Doesn't happen. You know what I mean? He's like me, got the heart of a lion. Doesn't get finished. He's got a granite chin, and he's not getting subbed. So I don't even think Dylan Tuke has got 3 rounds in there with him. He won't be able to survive 3 rounds with Adam. When he gets through in that Shark Tank, he's not going to like it, because Adam's a big step up compared to his previous opponents. A big step up. I've been training with Adam. He started training a month after me. We've been training every day since, you know what I mean? He's one of the most hard-working people in the gym. I see it every day. And I know he's going to win. I have no doubt in my mind he's going to win. It's that simple.
And Dylan's going to have to come over to Liverpool. And should we be very worried about Dylan coming over to Liverpool, given how popular you boys are over there and given the amount of shit he's talked about you?
No, it's not that bad. We're on arse, know what I mean? I'll have a little laugh at him at the way and maybe take the piss out of him a bit. Fucking tell him how much he needs to go and get his teeth sorted, the soft cunts. But I'm not gonna get involved. I don't need to. I know Adam's gonna deal with him nice and easy on the Saturday night. So none of us need to say anything to him or nothing. We'll just let him crack on. Let him make the weight. Let Adam make the weight. And then come Saturday night, we know who's getting the land raised, and we know who's gonna have a smashed up face on the way home to Ireland come Sunday morning.
And you know, how hostile do you expect his reception to be over there? You know what I mean? You boys are very popular over there, you know?
Yeah, we are, like, it's our hometown, innit? Know what I mean? He's not going to enjoy his reception. Well, he might do, though, because I don't mind getting booed, know what I mean? I can spare you on, but he's not going to like his reception. Like, no one's going to be cheering for him in there. Know how much of a beauty is.
Do you know what when I was watching Cage Warriors during the night, I just didn't feel like the crowd were there for you. Not for you, they were all behind you, but I mean, just the atmosphere in the place doesn't seem like it usually is for a Paddy fight. Did you know at the start, or did you think everything was normal the way it usually is?
Oh, I thought it was sad, you know, it was active, it was like the time before, know what I mean? I think I just sold a few less tickets. Because a lot of, like, it's the summer, know what I mean? A lot of people I know went to Glastonbury and hideouts and stuff like that, know what I mean? So they haven't got the money at the time and they're going on holiday and stuff. But still, it was, everyone I spoke to said the loudest part of the night was when I come out, know what I mean? And when I won. So even though it's in London, it's like it's by ours. It's great.
Absolutely. Maybe it was just the way it came through on the TV, you know, because it did look packed. It was just the same atmosphere. I couldn't really feel it through the camera. But you must be getting that sense that, like, it started in Liverpool and now it's grown all over Europe. People talking about you, like Irish people are talking about you. They're asking about this guy from Liverpool. Can you feel that now when you compete? Like, I'm sure when you walk around the venues afterwards, everybody's coming up to you. You're so recognizable and stuff. Do you feel that? Like, do you feel it growing every time you compete?
Yeah, I do. Like, I've got more and more people following me every time I compete and that. Like, the other night at Cage Warriors, a girl who's I've spoke to on Facebook, comments on my pictures and stuff. She comes to watch me on Cage Warriors the other day from Holland. Know what I mean?
Holland.
Yeah.
Holy
shit. Someone from Vancouver was speaking to one of my mates saying that they like me as well. Know what I mean? That's who they've come to watch. So it's getting worldwide. Like, it'll be worldwide even more soon enough. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Everyone's gonna know who the Baddy is.
You just want to get to a stage where you're undeniable, Paddy, don't you? Where it's not even, you don't even have to call for this because everybody else is going to be saying it for you, and that's pretty much happening now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Like, on my social media, it's like everyone's tagging me and stuff, and tagging Dana White and Sean Shelby and stuff like that. Know what I mean? UFC. I should get the call up. Like,
what about this Manchester show? That would have to be a good one for you. Not too much of a jog away. But you know, would you get a rasping reception in Manchester? Would you?
Yeah, it's a stone throw away, a stone throw away, Manchester. Half an hour down the road. I'll guarantee you now by force on that Manchester card, I'd get the best reception out of anyone there.
It would be a perfect way to start it, though, as well, isn't it?
I'd get a better reception than Bisbing there. Eh?
They might have to take you into the main event.
Yeah, I'll steal the show that night. Don't you worry if I fight on that. I'll steal the show. I'll be the one everyone's talking about after that night.
It does make sense, though, doesn't it? Sorry, whoop. It does seem to make sense, though, doesn't it? An English guy, given the fact that you have so much supporters there, is that nearly an ideal situation for you to fight in your home country, your first fight?
Yeah, it'd be like, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Obviously, everyone dreams of fighting in Vegas and stuff like that, but first fight in the hometown, well, not hometown, but half an hour down the road, know what I mean? That would be brilliant. I'd sell all sorts of tickets, know what I mean? And everyone would be there to support me. Everyone could come and watch it. It'd be great.
Another guy from your gym is fighting another Dubliner on the Bama card. Ryan Curtis, flyweight, takes on Aaron Robinson. He's from your gym? Is that correct? He was telling me.
Nah,
is he not?
He trains in he used to be in that gym, but he trains out of Aspire.
Right.
Aspire MMA.
So is there bad blood there?
No, he's my mate. You know what I mean? Aaron's my mate. So obviously I want Aaron to win. Know what I mean? Aaron best smash his head in.
Is he good? Tell us a bit about him.
Aaron's good. Know what I mean? He's a purple belt on the ground, but he's probably better than that, to be honest. Know what I mean?
Right.
And he had a few hard amateur fights. He lost some and he won some. Know what I mean? But when he turns up. He's got fast hands. And he's got power in his hands for a flyweight, to be honest. But the most powerful flyweight I've ever sparred with.
Right.
And he's got wrestling, know what I mean? He's the all-round package.
Are you going to be in Dublin for the Bama show? Do you think you'll be over to say hello to all the Irish fans?
I don't know. I would do, if there was an invite for me there, but I'm caged what he is on, so it's one of them.
Oh, you reckon they'd dock you some pay if you showed up at a Bama event, would they?
Nah, I don't I wouldn't get an invite to Bama, and I'm not paying for tickets, lad. You're messing out, yeah. Don't pay for tickets to MMA shows.
Oh, I thought your man Robinson was in your crew. I thought you could have jumped in the corner or something, you know. But
he'll be with the Garnet and Danny Roberts if he hasn't went back to America by then.
Right. Now, the one thing about Next Generation is are getting a name to just be, like all the guys I ever talked to that's fighting a guy from your gym, they just say, oh no, they're great grapplers. Do you think that's a serious kind of overstep? Yeah. They should think about them hands as well.
Yeah, know what I mean? Everyone just thinks we're grapplers when we've got all of us strike, know what I mean? But it's just when we get in there, we take someone down and it's just that much easier. Know what I mean? It's just easy. So we just do it with ease. It's what we do, know what I mean? If you take someone down, it's easy. So we just think, go in, speak to Paul, and Ellis, just take him down again, innit? Lightweight that. Go back out, take him down again. You'd end up subbing him, know what I mean? But we can strike with anyone. People just think we're grapplers, but we're strikers as well, know what I mean? We're the modern day MMA fighter. We can strike, we can wrestle, and we can jiu-jitsu, know what I mean? We're all of us. None of us are one-trick ponies.
Right. And now finally, I have to ask you, featherweight title, the world title was put on the line there at UFC 200. Did you see it, the interim title match? And what did you think of the boys' efforts?
Nah, I didn't watch it. Aldo just dominated.
Yeah. I was wondering. I thought you might have a call out there for Jose Aldo on that interim belt there in the meantime.
Nah, I'll wait. I'll just wait till I get there. Know what I mean? Wait till I get there.
So, ideally, when do you want to be off next? Are you looking for a bit of time off now, or do you want to get in there quickly again?
Well, I'm enjoying my food at the minute, to be honest. I'm enjoying being off a diet. It's lovely being off a diet. So I'm enjoying that at the minute. But I'll probably have a fight after the summer, to be honest. September, October.
And how are you feeling now? If you had to say, what organisation do you think that will be for? Who would you say at this moment?
Hopefully it's the UFC, you know what I mean?
All right, right.
But I don't mind if it's cage warriors, it's cage, it's either that or the UFC. But I'm hoping it's the UFC. I'll be getting a nice little paycheck and a 50G bonus to boot.
All right, one more, Paddy. Your prediction for Dylan versus Adam at Shinobi 8. Tell us what's going to happen and what round and what method of victory.
Dylan's going to wilt. Dylan's going to come out fast. Adam's not going to wilt under the pressure. He's going to stand there, take his punches, take his kicks, take his knees, and his head's going to fall off. He's not going to know what's going on. He's going to think, shit, what's happening here? He should be on the floor. It's not going to happen. Adam's going to end up beating him up, whether it's on the feet, whether it's on the floor. I'm not asked, but I know he's going to beat him up. I can see it. Second or third round, TKO or submission. Dylan Tuke quits and he smashes his head in on the floor, elbows, or he quits and he ends up diving in a sloppy takedown or something and getting subbed.
Very good, Paddy. Thank you very much, sir, and thanks very much for taking the time. I look forward to see you fighting again. Always entertaining. Keep her lit.
Of course, you know
that. Good man, Paddy. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Nice one for that.
All the best. Good luck.